Paul Beaudet's here, Newport PD.
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
What's happening, buddy?
Great, man. How are you? It's a beautiful morning this morning.
It's actually not bad now. The sun's
a little
out.
brisk, but clear skies, sun.
It's once that sun goes away, which
well, yeah,
it's happening. It gets worse, but yeah, Wayne and I were here freezing our butts off a couple hours ago.
Yeah, the afternoon must get sun goes over the buildings here. And
honestly, 9 o'clock. It's already it's gone.
The sidewalk's in the shade, and you guys are freezing.
Brutal, absolutely brutal. But it's okay. And you guys, Newport PD, came down, and this happens every year. I know Crystal really kind of takes lead and organizes all you guys.
Crystal, who's here with us and won't talk on the radio. We have a couple officers come down every year. The Newport Police Benevolent Association, our officers union, makes a donation of toys. And Wayne, 36, Wayne? 36 was the count? 36 toys today from both from the union and from for officers' personal donations.
Nice. That's awesome. And since you got Wayne here, what's the fastest you guys have ever clocked Wayne?
In his truck or in...
I like how there's a caveat here.
Yeah, right. Depends on which vehicle. He has so many. He's got the cruisers and then he's got the speeders, right, Ryan?
Can you just pull up his file and let's just kind of run through it for a second and see what you got?
I'll have to pull the stats next time I come on.
Snowblowers, nothing right now.
Yeah, no. Well, hopefully they stay that way a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, too funny. No, I love having you guys come up here, and the Russell family was here. And
it's kind of been a nice tradition that we do. It seems every Friday on the week that you do these. It's wonderful that you do it, and it's become quite a tradition now. I don't know how many. 5, 6, 7 years maybe. It's been a few years now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Maybe close to 10.
I think once Burrows started as chief,
it kind of started with us coming up here and hijacking Chief Burrows' show on Fridays, which is why we always did it on the Friday. We'd come up and...
which, that needed to happen.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. And I'm sure he's listening. So
probably,
He'll come hijack us on Fridays now.
He should, absolutely. Yeah, I know some of the other officers don't want to come on the radio, but it's always good to have everybody here.
Yeah, some of them. It's shocking that some of them are a little shy of the microphone, but
I don't understand it. I've never seen this.
They are all happy to come and walk up the street from the station Friday morning and
we got a couple toys
and then promptly run when the microphone comes out.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. I got 2 more toys dropped off like that, and that's how it happens. People just come up
all day.
Yep. So since I got you here, just a quick police thing. On the news, this whole shooter threat thing, hoax.
The hoaxes, yes.
So what's happened?
Well, about, I don't know, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, a month ago now, it all happened in Maine.
Yes.
A number of communities around, I think it was Portsmouth, Maine. Yesterday, State Police and the New Hampshire Information Center notified all of us, the law enforcement in the state, that it was happening now here in New Hampshire. It was yesterday morning. There were a number of communities down around the seacoast, Concord, Nashua, Keene area. I've heard that Stevens had one. There were prank phone calls that came from off-site, off location, out of state even, and prompted a few precautionary lockdowns. Some communities went into lockdown, I've heard. Some communities didn't. Newport, thankfully, I was at the school yesterday, and thankfully we didn't receive one, but we were vigilant, about the staff and I and the administration were vigilant in the building to make sure we were around so that we could easily debunk it if it did come in as a hoax.
Yeah.
But it was scary stuff.
Right.
Odd. I'm not sure what the end game is for anybody thinking to doing this, but it's just very, very concerning behavior for sure.
Mm-hmm. I was sitting here, doing this, and I got a text. The school sends out these texts now. And it's like, check your email. I'm like, oh, no. So first I'm like, what did Harper do?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Well, you didn't get a call from me, so it couldn't have been
That's true.
bad.
And then
come get Harper.
I know. Didn't do her homework again. Doesn't like social studies. So then I checked the email, and I read it. I'm like, okay, it looks like everything's fine. It's this hoax. And then you know, it's hard for me to check news and stuff while I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
And I go in later that night and I check. I'm like, oh man, I got this hoax is going all over the state.
Yeah, it went everywhere.
Yeah.
10 or 12 communities around.
Crazy.
Around, and it just I don't know that none were here, so I don't know what specifically the threats were. I don't know how vague or specific they might have been, but listening on the radio anyway, I can tell you that Claremont sounded like very, very, very quickly they were able to determine that there was nothing happening that was of any concern. So,
that's good.
Yeah, it is very good.
Yeah, it's for real. And I know that the kids have to go through all this training and stuff. Where
nowadays, it's, they do drills and and the staff and the students and along with the fire department and the police department, we do drills constantly. So they add it on to their fire drill schedule that they all do that we all remember doing.
Oh, no.
But yeah.
When Wayne was a kid, they asked to practice going underneath the desk in case the Russians attacked.
Right.
You know.
Ain't that old.
You are that old. You actually are that old. You just don't want to admit being that old. Jeez.
Oh, poor Wayne.
I know. It's
and
good.
He still stands out here with you.
Well, see, I do it when he doesn't have the mic, so it's safer.
Yeah.
You know, when he has the mic, I don't do it.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, I'll be on the mic on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's keeping notes in his pocket.
He
while
is. Yeah, he's recording it. Too funny. Everything else good with you?
Yeah. Great. Still looking for a dispatcher and a police officer. If anybody out there is interested in dropping off an application.
Now, would Wayne qualify as an undercover officer?
He might.
Okay.
He might have the exact qualifications.
I know what you're not supposed to do.
Well, you're halfway there, Wayne.
You know, they say it takes a criminal.
What you're not supposed to do.
Now,
takes one to know one, right?
if you guys, I've been trying to get Kevin O'Nella a job, and Brent's not interested. Oh yeah, he'd be a wonderful dispatcher. Brent's not interested, and I don't think Sheriff Simons is interested. I've been trying to do the motorcycle brigade, the sheriff's posse motorcycle brigade with Kevin O'Nella.
Yeah, Kevin
and I know
the captain.
Yes,
I get it.
And then Claremont has the bike cop.
Yep.
The motorcycle. Newport, you guys don't have a motorcycle.
We do not. We
but Kevin
had
would
one
donate
years ago, but we haven't for a long time now. But
so
yeah,
now
Kevin, I bet Kevin would. Well, he's got 5, 6, 10 bikes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you need?
He'd just buy one anyway.
What do you need?
A couple of Harleys. Harley makes a police package motorcycle.
Yeah. Can you just throw some lights on one of his and go?
We can get. We've got a couple of those bubblegum drop little twirly lights. We can just put one on the handlebars and
perfect.
We'll go from there.
I like how you actually have no authority on hiring here, but we're now
none whatsoever.
Yeah. Chief Hunter is sitting there thinking, like, what do you...
yes, he's
get him off the radio.
Shaking his head as we speak.
He's known Kevin for a long time, and he's like, this is a terrible idea.
Yeah, he knows better than anybody, I'll bet.
Well, thank you for coming by. I know you guys all got to get back to work.
Perfect, yep.
But thanks again to Newport Police and Benevolent Association with you guys.
You're very welcome, and thank you for what you guys are doing out here every year.